Guys, this is the Rohit, and this is another video of English speaking practice of mine. If I talk about day, the day is 159th day of English speaking practice. Yes, I don't even exact remember, but yes, this is 159th day of my English speaking practice. And if you really think about your fluency and just think like how you can get the fluency within months, it can't be possible, because fluency will going to take your time and your patience as well. If you are not you know patient on your journey of English speaking, you can't be able to speak fluently. Because if you just want to gain fluency for perfect communication, you have to be patient on what stage and how you can be patient for getting better day by day. You can't be perfect within a day, but you will be perfect at the day one. Okay, so this is the total different. Trust the process. If you are just focusing on your journey, just focus on the daily based actions like I do. Because I am totally from the Hindi background, but I am making this video only in English. And nowadays I have started talking to you know strangers and talking to my seniors, and I talk with my associates in English nowadays. And sometimes I argue in the court and I give the submission in the court in English, because I have gained the confidence. Confidence. How I gained the confidence? Because I have practiced, from last 5 months, more than 5 months. Because you can see, this is the 159th day of my English speaking. If I talk about the 5 months, 5 months have how many days 5 months carries? 150 days. And I am making this video at the day of 159th. So you can see, and still I am not that kind of fluent till now. I feel stuck sometimes. I don't feel like I can able to speak whatever I want to speak. Sometimes I got stuck. Sometimes I think like, okay, what should I say now? Because I don't try to translate in my mind, I just try to think in English genuinely. Because if you are just thinking, or if you are just focusing about translating, you can't be fluent. This is the reality. But you are just forcing your mind to think in English what you actually want to say. You are definitely going to be perfect one day, and you are going to be fluent one day. Just focus on daily based actions. Like if you are practice if you practice daily, if you listen daily, if you read daily, write daily only in English, trust me, this will going to help you for your future. Because this is a skill. English is a skill. English is not a kind of wastage of time. Because I am investing my time for this skill, to build the skills, to build this skill. And but now I have some kind of hesitation to talk to some peoples, because especially I am talking about the girls. When it's time to communicate with girls, I feel like, okay, what if I make mistakes? She will going to laugh at me, she will definitely going to mock me. This is why I avoid communication with girls most of the time. Because if I talk about the today I called, or I can say I text a girl who was an intern, and coming today for an interview. An interview has been scheduled by me, and he called me in the morning, and my he was asking me over the call about my chamber. How can I find that? And I barely replied that my chamber number is this and you can come to me. This was my really answer. This I after saying that, how I cut the call of her, and then I was thinking, why should I feel so embarrassed when I talk to girls? Because this is a kind of communication. If I don't know English very well, then why I am feeling so nervous? Because she was fluent, I think she was fluent in English. This is why she asked me about my chamber number in English over the call in the morning, because interview has been scheduled for intensive. Because I am a lawyer, this is why I am hiring interns at my chamber. But I am from the Hindi background. This is why most of the time I think like, okay, if I am practicing with myself, I am gaining fluency, I am gaining my confidence as well along with my English speaking practice. This is helpful for me. But I am on my journey, because I have gained my fluency and I have gained my confidence as well. But I am not that kind of person who can start communication in English with girls. I feel nervous most of the times when it's time to speak with strangers. But if they are male, then I can communicate easily, because I feel like, okay, if I make mistake, then okay, I am on my journey, I am just learning this language. This is not my first language. So if I am making mistake, it's okay to make mistakes. And if I talk about the today, because when I went to the Saket court, because I woke up late in the morning, because I went to sleep late. I was working. This is why. And I reached at the Saket court in the morning around at 11 a.m. And after reaching there, I was working on a draft of second motion, because first motion has been completed. This is why I was drafting this second motion of the parties. Okay, and after doing that, my senior went from the chamber. I don't know where he went, but after some time, my senior called me and asked me to come to the fifth floor, because our chamber is on the eighth floor, and senior asked me over the call to come at the fifth floor, because he was sitting at the chamber of his senior, and he was asking me to come at his senior chamber. So I went there, and the meeting was there. And some kinds of, if I talk about the actual topic, because Saket Court Bar Association, there is an I can say an associate of mine. I can't say he was my senior or not, because he is not my actual senior. I didn't learn anything from him, but somehow he is friend of my senior, so I can say he is also an associate, because he is not my actual senior. And he is contesting for a post in the bar council of Saket. This is why he went to the my senior's chamber to ask him about the strategy of the election. How can I contest, how can I you know deal with people, and how much I should invest in this election. And these kinds of topic has been we were talking about. And after doing that communication, we went and we come to our chamber. And after chamber, because I didn't carry my lunch today, so my senior and his friend about and having lunch. And I was having some kind of snacks at the same time. And after doing that, I after 12, or no, after 2 p.m. we went. I with my senior went to the family court, because there was a metal estate there. So we went there, and after attending or appear in the matter, We went to the cafeteria to have cold coffee, and when I reached at the cafeteria, there was after reaching the cafeteria, I see the senior of my senior. Are you getting what I'm saying? After reaching to the cafeteria, I see or I saw there a senior who is senior of my senior. So he was also, having lunch there at the cafeteria with his, two associates, and we also, went to him and joined them. And then we ordered cold coffee for us, and he was already, having their lunch. So after having the cold coffee, we went to the chamber, and then my senior went to his office, and I was working at my chamber for miscellaneous works. And after doing that, I went to the gym around at 5, I guess. And after that, I went to the gym. At the gym, when I reached at the gym, I saw there were, one friend of mine, and along with his two friends were there and capturing the photos of each other. And after I reached there, and he asked me to join them to click the photos. And I have also, in the, they clicked some images with me. And then I started exercise. And after doing exercise, and if I talk about what I did today at the gym, I did back and bicep exercise today. And after doing exercise, because of I have to fill the tank of my bike, so I went to the petrol station, and then I fill the tank of my bike, and then I came to my room. And after reaching at my room, I have some eggs because I was feeling starving. This is why I have 4 or 5 eggs, because eggs were not at my home. So I went to the shop and I bought 2 crates of egg, and then I take the crates to my kitchen, and then I boiled 4 eggs, and then I have it. And after doing that, I went to the, because there is the some kind of water shortage only for the today. And then I went out, and the water is coming from the submersible. And so I went to the bathroom, and I take shower, and the water was so cold, and I feel so happy when I was having shower, taking shower. I feel like, okay, this is the kind of water I am just having shower. This is the kind of water when I take shower at my home. And after taking shower, I have dinner. In dinner, I have cooked dal rice. Okay, dal chawal I can say in Hindi. And yes, this is all about till now. And after that, I was talking to my friend, and yes, I was watching and wasting my time on watching reels, I can say. And then I was just thinking to make this video so that I can complete my task of the day. Because sometimes I think like I don't have any topic to speak on. This is why I take some time to speak. But if I have a topic to speak on, I can speak clearly. Because if you are just thinking, and if you are just if you are thinking in your mind on a topic, and if you have already a topic to speak on, you can easily start speaking on that topic if you have one. But if you are parallelly just thinking about the topic as well and thinking about what to say now, this is a kind of double work you are just giving to your mind. This is why my mind thinks sometimes, don't do this, please define the topic to me first, and then I will, give the words. Give. I will give to. I will give the words to the tongue, so that you can speak. But this is all about now. I don't want to share with you anything. Okay. So bye. See you.